They're the world's greatest cities, famous for their culture and beauty. But there's something else waiting in the shadows. The scammers, the hustlers, the thieves. And they're all looking for tourists to con.
State against the wall. Russian roulette? Are you joking me?
I'm Connor Woodman, and in Scam City, I set myself up as bait.
This is like being kidnapped.
A willing victim to be fleeced. I'll catch the scammers in the act.
Do you know where my wallet is?
I don't know.
And reveal the tricks of the trade.
Sorry, I'm not talking about that.
Because why? It's too dangerous?
And I'll expose them face to face.
We are filming you scamming me.
Scam City.
I get scammed, so you don't have to.
I'm in Hong Kong, far off the beaten track, on my way to meet some new friends. Hong Kong's notorious gangsters, the Triads.
Do you think there's any part of the shopping and the nightlife that isn't controlled in part by triad gangs like yours?
大多數都係有人控制㗎啦。你話冇就呃人㗎啦，呢樣嘢就。
Hong Kong, a free trade paradise perched on the edge of China, the world's manufacturing powerhouse. Nearly 50 million tourists visit each year, most of them from mainland China, bringing with them disposable fortunes. And of course, there's no shortage of locals waiting to help them unload their cash.
Well, two of the main reasons for coming to Hong Kong are the nightlife and the shopping, and the tourists here spend a lot of cash on both. And this may have a reputation for being one of the safest cities in the world, but one thing I know is, wherever you get tourists and cash, you also get scams.
China may be all about newfound wealth, but there's a real appetite for things from the past. There's a thriving antiques market here. Hollywood and Cat Street is the centre of this trade. With cash-rich mainland Chinese in the market, prices are high and business is booming. But I'm in the market for scams.
Hi. Can you go inside? Thank you. That's nice, isn't it?
No fairly old, this no, but this is fairly old.
Oh, okay.
One set,
Yeah, in one set.
fairly old. This gold, gold, this
It's gold.
gold, yeah.
Okay. Is it very old?
Here, fairly old.
How old?
1,000.
1,000 years.
1,000.
1,000 years old. And these are how old?
This 1,000
1,000 years old.
years old.
Which dynasty? Is that Qing? No.
No Qing, Tang.
Tan dynasty.
1,000 years old. Back home I'd have to go to a museum to find something like this.
Yeah.
Oh, it is for drinking.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah, yeah.
From Hong Kong or from China or China?
China.
It's Tan dynasty.
Yeah.
And it's 1,800 Hong Kong dollars.
Yeah.
Thank you.
One.
One, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I've bought an item for about $240, which apparently is from the Tan dynasty. It's a cup found in mainland China. That makes it about 1,000 years old. Now, call me suspicious, but something about that doesn't quite ring true. So my next port of call is going to be someone that can value that for me and tell me whether that in fact is a genuine article or not. Hello. You have some nice stuff. Can I show you something? The person that sold it to me told me it was 1,000 years old. Do you think that's 1,000 years old?
You bought in Hong Kong?
Yeah, I bought it in Hong Kong.
Then you ask the shop who sold to you, you know, it's better. You know.
Why? Because you don't want to get them in trouble.
Yeah. Well, we don't. Sometimes between dealer we have clash. You know, we try to avoid, right?
Sorry, between dealers,
You ask, we show to you where you bought, you know, and
Okay.
then you back to.
Because you have a crash between dealers.
No, we don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well, I've been to a couple of places on the Hollywood Road now to get my piece valued, and I'm not sure whether there's some kind of solidarity amongst shop owners going on here or what, but they're all saying that they don't recognise that piece or know what it's worth or how old it is.
I'll have to find another way to check whether I've bought the real deal. When the sun sets and the neons turned on, Hong Kong's streets start to feel like a science fiction movie set. All the actors are out playing their parts on this beautiful illuminated stage. I hit a street cafe for a front row seat.
The wonton noodles are good. Salty. You from Hong Kong?
First time.
First time in Hong Kong?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Me, Thailand.
Thailand.
Yeah.
Where in Thailand? Bangkok?
Yeah, Bangkok.
Bangkok. Yeah.
What's your name?
Connor.
Kiki, meet you.
Kiki. Hi, Kiki. How are you?
You and me go something.
For a drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
And you don't go back?
That's a blatant pickup, and I'm big enough and old enough to know she's after something. But what?
Yeah, I've been to Bangkok a couple of times. Let's go in this one. Here, cheers, Kiki. Nice to meet you. How old are you, Kiki?
Me, 35.
35?
Ladyboys are pretty common in Bangkok, but I didn't expect to meet one here in Hong Kong. She'll have some tricks up those silky sleeves.
Tomorrow, eating and shopping, okay?
Eating and shopping?
Yeah.
I guess that's what you do here. Cheers. Yeah, I've been to Bangkok a couple of times.
One bar leads to another as she works me out.
Can we have a bottle of the Pinot Grigio, please?
You like your dance?
The dance? Hey, I have to be drunk to dance. You go to toilet. My first thought about this girl was some kind of black widow. So I've just texted the crew and they've replied to say that she hasn't gone anywhere near my drink, which means that she isn't. And that makes me even more confused. What is she up to?
Okay lah. So maybe tonight you boyfriend for me?
Tonight I'm your boyfriend. It's moving quite quickly. I don't know. We only just met. Let's go.
I go for one more lah. How much?
700.
You and me, okay?
You want that one?
You and me?
Okay. Yeah, you buy that one. Yeah, that one. I'll buy that one for you.
How about you, okay?
100.
Okay.
100.
No, go on.
No,
Fine,
no, okay.
All right, darling.
Well, okay.
Call me.
Okay, then you go for 50 money. For
What?
60.
Taxi.
Yeah.
How much?
1,000.
For a taxi?
Yeah.
Where do you live?
No,
China?
No, Hong Kong.
100 is good.
Okay, let's see you.
She's had a $13 taxi ride and a few drinks, but she's got my number and she'll be back. This place is like the perfect designer city. Everyone gets what they want. some bargain shopping and friendly locals. The views are spectacular. It's difficult not to be seduced here. Last night I had an idea about my Chinese antique. What if I tell them it's not from a local dealer?
Sorry, can I ask your advice? I bought something when I was in mainland China, and I'm just wondering before I... Sorry?
Copy. It's a copy.
It's a copy. It's not real.
No?
New.
New one.
New.
For sure.
Okay, so it's not 1,000 years old. No.
If this one is original, it costs more than $1 million Hong Kong.
So it might be a fake. Let's get a second opinion.
Hey, hi. How you doing?
Yeah, can I help you?
Can I show you a piece of bronze and maybe you can tell me I'm... Could you tell...
want to see it's real or...
Yeah.
Oh, it's not very old. It's
not
new.
It's new.
I can teach you to see it. Can you see the new bronze? The color.
New, all right. Okay. It comes
the
off
new.
on the corners. So how do they make it? How do they make this bit look older? They put a chemical or something?
Maybe many way. I don't know how to tell you in English, but it's very, now the people very easy to do it. They will make fake pieces to sell it. So this pieces is new.
Right. Okay. So it's definitely not 1,000 years old.
Yeah. No. Definitely.
Well, telling people this was from mainland China seemed to do the trick. They were a lot happier to tell me the truth about this, and the truth is, it's not 1,000 years old, because if it was, it would be worth 100,000 US dollars. If you take a closer look, you can see that there is new brass on the end of the feet, and that's because they've made it look older on the rest of it. Now that I know all that, I think I've got the information I need to go back to the shop, see what they have to say for themselves. Hello. The piece that I bought, I'd just been to speak to a few other experts in the area, and they showed me. See the new brass? This is a classic sign of a copy, because the chemical.
我知佢講咩啊？呢個顏色係氧化，即係銅氧化咗之後就會有呢個咁樣嘅色嘅。
Come on, let's be honest. I don't want my money back. I'm not here to have an argument about it. It's fine. But you know, and I know, that this was made in a factory in China probably in the last couple of months.
She's on the back foot, and she calls in the boss.
That is not copy.
When do you think that was made?
This was made
係啊，同1000年到啦。
1000年, about 1,000 years back. I can check the date for you.
Check the date. Yeah, it'd be interesting. Because all the experts that I spoke to up on the Hollywood Road, they all say it's made in the last year. What they also said on the Hollywood Road is that if that really was 1,000 years old, it would be worth tens of thousands of US dollars. Maybe even 100,000 US dollars.
Can't be. The reason is...
Yours is fake.
No. The reason is we pay cheaper rent, and they pay higher rent.
And if this is really 1,000 years old, I can sell for $10,000. If it's made in a factory in China, I can sell it to a tourist for $250 and make a quick profit. Isn't that what's happening here?
Even a fake one, you have to sell for 230.
So it is a fake one. You sell it for 230.
Now we're getting somewhere.
It doesn't matter it's a fake or real.
It matters to me.
The matter is the item.
Matters to me whether it's real or fake. If you tell me it's 1,000 years old, I want it to be 1,000 years old. I don't want it to be 1 year old.
So what can I say? When I was 20, when I joined this line, my boss tell me one thing. The customer always right. You can never argue with a customer. So customer always right.
Okay, so this customer says...
Yes, you think it is fake, okay, that is fake. You think it is real one, that is real one. So you are always right.
This is a whole new retail philosophy to me. He didn't sell me an antique, he sold me a story. Now comes the nitty-gritty.
Right.
Okay, and I say you paid about maybe $5 for that.
Well, maybe even less. Up to your knowledge. Maybe even less.
Go on, tell me and I'll go.
If I buy 100 pieces, will be cheaper than you. You buy only one piece. You pay $5, I buy 100 pieces, maybe I pay 50 cents for the same material.
Really? So you could buy 100 of those for 50,
I mean,
$50.
up to your theories.
I know, but I'm not about my theory. I want to know the truth. That's all.
The truth is that
That's the truth. You could buy 100 of those for $50.
no, I cannot. I pay 110.
Oh, it's
US.
come down. It's coming down.
No, I'm talking about 100 pieces.
But then how could you buy 100 pieces of that?
No,
Unless
I
it
don't
was a
buy.
fake.
According to your point of view.
My point of view is that you'd be lucky to find 100,000-year-old fakes. Too lucky. He's starting to go round in circles.
Did you ever hear of a factory in China that just makes these? Maybe makes hundreds of them?
Maybe thousands,
Maybe
100,
thousands.
they can recover. Copy paste means you got to make a mold first.
Make a mold.
You got to make a mold first.
Yeah.
And the mold costs you more than the product. That means you have to make at least 10,000 to cover your cost of the mold.
You think they made 10,000 of those?
At least, if copy.
To me, where you get these from?
Mainland.
Mainland.
Only mainland can be that cheap because the mainland have nothing to pay for their labor.
Yeah.
Wherever, whatever, however, money comes, trick comes. Blackmail, gangster, everything what they fight for, money.
He ushers me out of his shop.
The truth is, it is really bought in mainland. The truth is, it was made a month and a half before.
A month and a half before?
Yes. Not yesterday.
He took the buyer is always right principle to a whole new extreme. I wanted facts about the fake antique business, and he tried to bamboozle me with relative theories of truth. But whichever way you look at it, it was all about money. Everybody is fighting over the money, including gangsters. The antique dealer's confession makes me wonder, who are the people making dirty money in this boomtown?
I'm still trying to get under the skin of what's going on in this town, so I've agreed to meet a guy who's done a bit of time in prison here. He said he'll take me on a tour of the neighbourhood.
Hi, Connor.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Nice to meet you. Yeah.
You too. Nice
Yeah.
to meet you.
Okay, let's have a walk and talk. Yeah.
Sounds good. Great. Cool.
I used to be a policeman working in this area.
You're a policeman in this area?
Yeah. 40 years ago.
Wow, okay. How do you go from being a policeman to becoming a pastor?
Now, when I was a policeman 5 years here, at that time, there's a lot of corruption, gambling, or prostitution, or gangs activity.
In this area?
I was involved part of the activity as well as a policeman.
You were involved in illegal activities?
Yeah. And after 5 years in the police force, I was arrested and put in jail as well. Yeah.
You were put in jail?
Yeah, because of the corruption.
How long were you in jail for?
2 years.
Wow.
And after that, I became a Christian when I was in a drug rehabilitation center.
Okay, were you using drugs yourself?
Yeah. Or heroin, yeah. So I was involved in drug trafficking in this area too.
A former bent cop who dealt drugs and took them too. Just the kind of guy I need to take me behind the neon curtain.
Do you still come into contact with a lot of those people?
Oh, at my church, there's a lot of these kinds of people. Most of them from a gangster background. Now we're going to this part, is the central part of the Red Knight district, Temple Street. So here is more gangs activity and prostitution.
Okay.
So we might a little bit careful.
Be a bit careful?
Yeah. Okay. This is a low-cost prostitution here. Yeah. It's a girl.
Hiding her face?
Yeah. Therefore yeah. My left hand side is the gangster. My left hand side is the gangster. They're protecting this kind of girl. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So the guy's there that we just walked past?
Yeah.
Okay.
The girl is hiding her face.
Gangsters hidden in plain sight. If the pastor hadn't pointed them out, I'd never have known.
They only allow one house, one prostitute. Yeah.
Okay, so if there's one prostitute in
one
a house, that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
我想問下你啲價錢啊嗰啲嘢。
they speak Mandarin from mainland China. They come here want to get some fast money. 幾多錢啊？
138
So it's 138.
Yes.
For massage.
Massage 138.
Is it
for 50 minutes?
Is it really massage or is it something else?
有冇除咗揼骨有冇啲服務啊？去問啲老友問下有冇服務㗎呢度？啲鬼佬 ？Yes, yes, sure. For how much？幾多錢啊？
推油啫喎呢個。
OK 啊
300。
For 300 muscle patient.
300 Hong Kong dollars.
Yeah, 300 Hong Kong
平㗎啦，我一般都貴到500。
He said that it's cheap for you. Normally we charge the tourists, the foreigners, $500.
Why is it cheaper for me?
Handsome boy, you're handsome boy.
Handsome boys, so yeah.
Handsome boy, so charge you cheaper.
Discount.
Yeah.
Another sales pitch, this time complete with flattery and a discount.
They only do the massage, masturbation. Yeah.
Okay.
But if you want to do the real stuff, sexual intercourse, then you have to go to other places.
哇，喺度影緊啊！
Yeah.
喂，咁係嗰個影緊啊嗰個。
唔係。
咁樣唔得㗎喎，我唔制㗎。
唔制㗎。
Saw the camera.
Yeah.
Well, maybe this girl tells us. Where do we have to go to get full sex?
好嘢，我點知啊？我知都唔會話俾你知啦。基於我哋都係做生意咁啦，加等你揾唔到啦。
Even though I know, but I will not tell you the business because we have competition.
有咩好處先？我幫你揾好嘢啊！
What is? Okay. She said that I will find a good lady for you.
That's full sex.
Full sex.
Will she be a mainland Chinese girl?
係啊，
Yeah, yeah. She said yes.
How long have you been in Hong Kong?
1年。
1 year.
1 year. You like it?
你中唔中意香港？
唔中意。
Doesn't like it.
香港係一個揾錢嘅地方，唔係一個生活嘅地方。
Hong Kong is the place you earn money, not the place for living.
Better than working in a factory in China?
Yeah.
It's legal to be a prostitute in Hong Kong.
A lot of cameramen here.
What are you guys filming today?
This action.
Where are the police inside?
Yeah.
Police are inside there?
Yeah.
The police doing a raid here or something?
Yes.
Oh, are you journalists?
Yeah.
A man is taken away, his identity kept secret.
I think they are undercover police.
What have they seized? Are you guys undercover policemen? You undercover? Was this a...
I can tell you.
Well, you don't have a uniform on, so I'm guessing you're undercover.
It's a pornography DVD.
Pornography DVDs?
Yeah.
Pornography is illegal?
Yeah, they have 4 stages. This is called stage 4. Stage 4 is with the sexual intercourse.
So prostitution's legal, but pornography is illegal.
Porn, pimps, and gangsters. There's dirty money being made here, but who's controlling it?
And would you say most of the gangsters are old Hong Kong families, or have they come in from mainland China?
No, from the basically is from Hong Kong. Yeah.
So it's still very much controlled by Hong Kong gangs. Triads?
Yeah, the triads.
So what would be the best way, if I wanted to meet those kind of people, what would be the best way for me to do that, do you think?
Wow, it's not easy in front of the camera.
Have to use secret cameras?
Yeah, even the secret camera, they are very smart, the gangster. They're very smart.
I can call you, and if you bump into any of those guys, or you think of anyone else who might be interesting for me to meet,
Okay, sure.
that would be fantastic.
The Triads are an ancient Chinese syndicate. Their criminal activities are shrouded in secrecy, so it's not going to be easy to meet them. They don't have a Facebook page. It's morning, and I've got a date with my new best friend, Kiki, and guess what she wants to do? Shopping.
Hey, how are you? Nice to see you.
Chào cô Yến.
You good?
Yeah, are you okay?
Yeah, good, yeah. What are you looking for today?
Yeah.
What kind?
Do you spend a lot of money on makeup?
Yeah, for me.
What colour do I think suits you?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. That one suits you, I guess. Probably this one.
Okay.
Think I need some?
Nice cheap, very
Huh?
cheap.
Oh, you're buying loads.
Yeah. Okay, cut. Exactly.
You want me to pay?
Yeah.
But am I lending you the money, or are you
Darling.
$1,550?
Yeah, Hong Kong.
Wow, that's a lot. You need all this?
Yeah. Okay, darling.
Wow. I just bought you a lot of makeup. Why don't you try it on? Yeah, try it on. I've already spent over $200 on makeup for her, and now she's trying on a dress which I'm pretty sure she wants me to buy for her as well. I've got no idea what's going on and what I'm supposed to be getting out of this experience.
Is it really as simple as just buying stuff for her? Or is there a longer game where I could lose a lot more?
You like it? Yeah? 300, yeah.
Okay.
When are you going to wear that in Hong Kong?
London. London.
Now, are you going to buy me a present? You buy me a present now?
Would I buy Tommy?
You want to buy me a Tommy Hilfiger top? Is that what I buy for you.
Okay, then buy it.
Buy a bag.
Yeah.
Where? Coach. Small bag from Coach.
Okay,
Which one? You like that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
How much is it?
Yeah, okay, $1,200.
$1,250.
Yeah, Hong Kong. For me?
I'm sorry, honey. I just don't have the cash. You've spent all of my money. I don't have any more money, look. Come on, out.
For me? I don't have two bag. No two, no bag.
You don't have a bag. All right, well, we'll go bagless.
I can for you?
Yes.
Oh, darling.
Okay, all right.
Keep it.
Well, if you include the money I spent last night with the dress and the enormous bag of makeup I just bought then, the total amount of money she's taken from me is north of about $400. But I've got a feeling that's only the beginning. She's going to take me for a lot more.
I'm on my way to Mong Kok, the most densely populated place on the planet. The heartland of Hong Kong's triads and a centre for the region's counterfeit goods and electronic markets. Then I receive a text from a contact. She set up a meeting with a triad gang member. He'll meet me in a bar overlooking the harbour. "45 minutes is a long time to enjoy the view. Either I'm being wound up or stood up." And I'm late for my drink with Kiki.
Hi. Harbour. How long have you been a taxi driver for? Do you think Hong Kong is becoming more and more controlled? The authorities are making it safer and more law-abiding?
有啲佢管唔到嘅，即係有啲管唔到，即係冇咩人去講啊，政府唔知嘅，嚇，明白。
What is it? 187?
Yeah.
That's a bit more than I usually pay.
啱啊，連埋隧道啊，連埋嗰啲
Why is the surcharge 80?
highway 嗰啲啦，
Highway and tunnel?
係冇錯。
But it's only normally 65.
啊，平點可能喺香港
Yeah, look, here's where I've done it. I've done it a couple of times already today, 163.
呢個咩㗎？
Why is your one so much more?
No.
These receipts are brilliant. You've taken me an extra 4 kilometres. How much did you pay the toll guy when we stopped for the toll?
邊個通？嗰度50啦。
So why have you charged 80?
50，我哋有150蚊，收平啲。
It's fine. I tell you what, I'll do you a deal. I'll give you this amount if you tell me, if you're a local person, you take the 10-kilometre route. If you're a tourist, you take the 14-kilometre route. Is that how it works?
都會嘅，其實都會嘅。
It's an old trick. Okay, well, thank you, my friend. Thank you for telling me. Take the quickest way back.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Do you know, there's something actually quite reassuring about the fact that in Hong Kong, there's still an oldie but goodie scam still alive and well. The good old-fashioned long way round taxi scam. They even have that here.
I'm sure Kiki is trying to get me on an advanced sugar daddy scam. I'm already in for a few $100s, but I see that as a down payment on unlocking the secrets of what she's really up to.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
Beautiful, isn't it? Come in, sit down. How are you?
Hi, Tiffany.
Are you well?
Yeah.
You like the dress?
Yeah, cannot too. No same too, no same back.
Kiki looks great, but she's not exactly my type. A bit demanding.
I like you. I like you. I like you too much hair. No?
You like my hairy arms and my hairy chest?
Yeah. Kiss me. Kiss me.
Kiss you?
Yeah.
No, I think that might give you the wrong message. Cheers.
Champagne for night, champagne.
Champagne?
Champagne.
We order champagne.
Yeah.
I pay, right?
Yeah. Good man, you pay, you know. You good man, you don't pay.
It's hot, and my patience is wearing thin.
So what is this? What is happening here?
Sorry, you don't buy me shoe, but I go back.
I didn't buy you shoes or a bag.
You pay me money.
Yeah, but why am I paying at all?
I am my friend you.
You're my friend?
Yeah.
No, but friends buy each other drinks. Friends buy each other presents.
You no married?
I'm not married, no.
Yeah. Tonight you boyfriend for me, you go okay.
I don't think so. I don't think that's what happened.
But you boyfriend for me.
I'm not your boyfriend.
One year?
Is this your job? That you find people and then you ask them for money?
Is it that simple? It's a lot of effort for a handbag and a few drinks.
You know, tonight you cannot boyfriend for me?
Tonight I cannot be boyfriend for you, no.
You boyfriend for me?
No.
No?
No.
Yeah. Finish. You don't pay me money, finish.
How much money do you want?
1 million.
So there it is. She wants $130,000 to pay for an amicable separation.
And what happens if I say no, I'm not paying?
Tonight I go your hotel sleep.
You call at my hotel?
No. You don't give me money tonight. Me go your hotel sleep.
So it's a blackmail sting. I pay up, or I get embarrassed at my hotel by a ladyboy. Nice.
Well, I don't know why I have to pay you money.
1 million. You pay me money.
You're not.
No. You pay me money.
I'm not going to give you money.
No.
I'm not going to give you money, Kiki, because you don't believe any of this. You're not really a girl. This is all just a load of deceit and nonsense.
Time to come clean.
You know there are people following us. You know there are people with cameras. You spotted the people walking around with cameras.
The tables are turned. Kiki isn't happy.
No, I'll be here.
It takes a bit of persuasion, but finally Kiki agrees, with the help of a translator, to reveal her techniques as a transvestite blackmailer.
How do you go about finding a tourist to pick up?
ไปแล้ว行雞咧，中意眼望人，人問我睇到啊，中意眼咧對到一個眼嚟溝人。一出嚟咧，有時溝到男仔，有一個兩個，ถ้า冇出嚟咧溝唔到。
But is it important that they look rich? Look like a rich man?
Yeah，ถ้า溝到男仔中意咧，佢買嘢俾我當我係女仔啊嘛。
And do most guys recognise that you're a transsexual?
男仔咧多數咧知係我唔係女仔，佢瞓覺佢做男仔啊嘛，我做女仔，係 lady。
How much money do you think you make from this? When we were going to break, you wanted me to give you money to break up.
Yeah, you and me finish. You don't give me money, but I lady, you man.
And do people give you money when you break up with them? And how much money can you make from?
嗰時都睇話佢有幾多個咧，都睇話佢有乜嘢，佢做咩工啊？一個月有幾多錢啊？
But did anyone ever give you money for separation after they just had sex with you?
不嬲咧，得分開咧，分手咧，嗰種有嘢俾我嘛，分開手，個個都係。
Right. How much money?
他多數咧好靚仔咧玩咧，嗰個有一個禮拜兩個男仔，得好靚仔幾好咧，玩差唔多一個禮拜兩個啲，跟住咧佢走啦，佢有時買戒指啊，有時買乜嘢禮物俾我咯。
Was it a valuable ring?
我戒指佢買都係普通咧，6000蚊、7000蚊、8000蚊啫，5個到1萬蚊咯。
And is that the most you ever got from one guy?
唔係，有一次佢買 Chanel 俾我手袋，嗰個男仔 Peter。
I started out thinking she was a black widow, and then thought she was looking for a sugar daddy. But once you stop handing out the sweets, she turns into an extortionist.
Well, it's been bugging me what's been going on here for the last couple of days, but now I can see what's actually happening is quite a sinister scam, and it's not light-hearted or at all fun, because what she's trying to do is to get you to feel like you're in some kind of relationship, and if that's potentially embarrassing to you, then she's got you exactly where she wants you, because she can then get you to pay her to leave you alone.
I've seen things in Hong Kong that most visitors never see. I've had a glimpse into its underworld, but I'm still no closer to finding out who pulls the strings. It's my last day in the city when I get another call from the triads. They want to meet. The location, a karaoke bar, 40 minutes drive away, close to the Chinese border. I've been stood up by these guys before, but I'm still on edge. The triads are one of the most feared crime syndicates in the world. The karaoke bar is deserted. We roll the cameras, and I walk through the endless maze of soundproof booths, looking for triad members. The gang will only talk when they're ready and on their terms.
Did you grow up in Hong Kong? And when did you start getting involved in criminal activities?
我哋呢啲就中學冇讀書就開始出嚟行。
Where do you sit in the hierarchy of your triad gang?
我哋呢啲都係中層嚟嘅啫。
And how does one reach the top?
呢啲係內部，有啲係內部嘅問題。咁或者都好難解釋俾你聽點可以。其實就你揾到錢。 就其實都可以上到位嘅啦。
What kind of criminal activities are your triad gang involved in?
其實就好多可以揾錢嘅嘢，佢都會做嘅。例如就夜場啦、酒吧啦，都可以話係妓女啊、毒品都會有。
How do you profit directly from those activities?
通常都係一個社團入邊佢自己控制嘅。咁控制之後咧，就佢哋所酒吧嘅咧，就通常都係用保護費。
So how does it work now with mainland China in the business?
內地咧，而家我哋公司就係會幫佢辦證落嚟。 辦證嘅錢就我哋公司自己會出先。咁落到嚟去做就頭50個客就係通常都係歸佢又冇錢分嘅，佢要免去做咗50個客，50個客之後佢哋就開始分錢。咁佢哋通常都係會分到因為我哋做都係1500蚊咁啦，咁通常都500蚊歸公司，1000蚊佢哋。
But how much would a good girl earn for you in a week?
呢個數就其實就都唔好方便講俾你聽呢個，因為始終都係歸公司利益，有少少問題就唔講得。
Are you involved in other activities such as counterfeit goods?
都有，LV 啊，一啲名牌啊、Gucci 啊嗰啲都會有。呢個市場其實係好大嘅，真係好大呢個市場。咁其實你話個生意額都每日嘅生意額都有幾廿萬嘅。
Daily.
每日。
I mean, do you think there's any part of the shopping and the nightlife that isn't controlled in part by triad gangs like yours?
大多數都係有人控制㗎啦。你話冇就呃人㗎啦，呢樣嘢就。
You come across as being very businesslike and calm, and I'm wondering, are there times when people step out of line and there has to be another side to you?
而家就通常我而家都退咗去幕後去，我淨係做聯絡國內嘅嘢。下面通常而家我都唔使去做拋頭露面嘅嘢啦。咁我都唔需要咁勞氣啦，係咪先？最多揾到錢，咁就冇問題啦。
Right, but what about the rest of your gang?
佢哋自己做，其實都係跟翻大家有個秩序去做。你有做嗰飯，咁佢又去做嗰飯，即係仲大家唔會踩過界，其實就都相安無事嘅。
It just sounds to me like organised crime here is just another part of Hong Kong PLC.
我哋係自己主要係為翻我哋自己啦。咁其實各有各做啦。
What is it that makes Hong Kong so good at organised crime?
其實香港都唔係好大嘅啫。咁你社團都係人，其實佢哋大家坐埋都有溝通嘅。咁如果大家唔係為咗利益去競爭嘅，咁其實你有你揾，我有我揾，以和為貴。
Thank you very much.
Well, there you have it. The scams on the streets of Hong Kong are being run by the triads like a well-oiled machine. It's all about the money, and nobody here wants to be the person that draws attention to that. Much better that everyone just quietly gets on with the business of making money.
It's extraordinary that the notorious triads agreed to talk to me, but it almost felt like a PR exercise. Just another multinational corporation promoting itself. Hong Kong is a glittering marketplace, a shopper's paradise, where everyone gets what they want, especially the person selling it.